know if you're watching from home, who do you want to see come out on top? Do you want to see Mexico or the invaders from the United States, specifically Cosmos, come out on top in this first set of top 32 for them, or top 64, I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get started. I'm so excited, man.
There you go, going to Battlefield as the starting stage, and now no one. They're trying to figure out each other immediately, but here we go, Cosmos with the very first one, just easy 43, the bread and butter with those aerials, and now VGBootCamp trying to come to the stage, with Cosmos already putting in the pressure immediately, but nice recovery there from VGBootCamp, but quickly caught by Cosmos again on that platform.
Yeah, so far, I mean, you know, this is the name of the game. You got to keep Rob in disadvantage for as long as possible. Do as much damage as you possibly can. I mean, this is the name of the game right here. Can you find something here?
Already with Pyra.
Yeah, I feel like, you know...
Uh-oh.
No jump.
Oh my god, that's it.
That's it, yeah.
Wow, well, in paper it makes sense why he switched to Pyra, because he's looking for one more hit to take the stock, but VGBootCamp immediately capitalizing on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Capitalizing for sure. Great DI on that down tilt up air right there from VGBootCamp, and Cosmos not looking, understanding that, oh man, this is so scary. Oh, okay, but sending towards the stage as opposed to off stage, that would have been a really bad situation. That
would have been the stock, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, certainly. But right now, Cosmos looking to try to get this first stock on the VGBootCamp forward throw just to set up the ledge trap. Sometimes you back throw, and it's a 50-50. If you jump fair, and you actually get the kill. So, but again, a reversal situation right here for VGBootCamp.
That's it. Wow. If you're Pyra against VGBootCamp and you're close to the ledge, it's over for you. It's 2 for 2 so far.
Yeah, I'm actually very curious to see Cosmos going Pyra so early and sticking to it, right? Because we talk about, you're dead. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
The gyro coming in clutch. That's actually insane.
That's how he's saving his life, but again, not scared to go off stage. Good tag right there, but I don't know. Staying with Pyra over here, just making it easier. There we go. Finally gets the last hit that he needed, 92%. I mean, it's going to be dangerous anyways. It's a good chance to rack up the damage, considering VGBootCamp is in 0% pretty much, but single mistake again against VGBootCamp. It's going to cost you at 101, especially with how light Mythra is. Can't really afford anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't really afford anything right there. Again, opting to switch very early. Here's the backdoor situation that we talked about. You see the air dodge come out right there.
Yeah.
Because if Rob jumps, Pyra can react and like get hit by the very top of the fair and possibly get the kill. But down air into the up air.
Sour spot, wasn't it?
Yeah, not able to get it. And it also like deceptively doesn't kill. With this rage, I feel like down till up air won't really hit. Just because of the rage. And we also saw VGBootCamp's DI with that combo earlier. Like, he very much is aware. And if anything, this situation right here favors VGBootCamp more because Leo probably plays more Pyra than Mythra, if anything. And I would actually like to see Cosmos switch to Mythra a little bit here more in terms of like dominating neutral. But uncheckable situation right there. Gonna switch right there. Obviously understands that at this point it's about if you can play perfect, you can bring this back. You can bring this reverse restock back. But right now, I mean, 156, you know.
Yeah, might be too late to react in this first game.
Yeah, too little too late potentially, but we're going to have to see. So far, if anyone can dominate.
Oh, not like that, though. What do you mean?
Did you get hit by the last hit of it? Oh, my.
On top of Rob, by the way.
Yeah, you know, this game sometimes provides us some very, very, very interesting scenarios that we would not expect.
I mean, they do keep saying his name is Rob.
Yeah. Look, if you guys think you know everything about Smash Ultimate, you don't.
Nope.
You don't. I definitely did not. I think all of us got hit by that, low-key, because I would not have expected that to hit.
Yeah. No one knows Smash Ultimate complete, not even Sakurai.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he has created.
He doesn't know now he created a monster he can't kill now. Look at us now, right? You know, thousands of people here in the venue. I mean, this is what you did.
Which is not a bad thing, by the way. Thank you.
No, it's a great thing. No, absolutely.
How dare you make a great tournament be able to happen?
Yeah, absolutely. How dare you create a sense of community amongst people from all over the world? So, but yeah, right now, I mean, you know, VGBootCamp putting up a clinic at that first like minute and a half. And then, you know, Cosmos bringing it all the way back and, you know, unfortunately not able to pan anything out in that last stock scenario. But, yeah, VGBootCamp looking to just continue right where he left off the beginning of game one.
Yeah, because the way the first two stocks went, it almost gave me that feeling that, this is going to be incredibly one-sided and it's not going to last long. But the way Cosmos kept his cool at the end, even keeping Pyra for a lot of that time, managing to make it work and keeping calm, He's going to play more of that, but VGBoss immediately on this game already putting the same plan as last time, but now once again Cosmos putting in the pressure with Mythra near the ledge, racking up that percentage, and finally catches up, but goes too deep.
Not able to make it back, decides to overextend a little bit, feeling like he was going to get the kill and not able to pan out the way that he wanted to. And back to even Stevens right here. I mean, VGBoss will take that any day of the week. He'll be like, you know what, I was dead? All right, fine, never mind.
Honestly, wouldn't call this a bad thing for Cosmos either, because he's kept that momentum from the end of that first stock into this second stock, keep racking up the percentage while VGBoss can't really catch a break. Once again being sent up to the stage, immediately switching back from Pyra to Mythra, back to Pyra again, but now this is the perfect chance for VGBoss to do it once again from coast to coast. Doesn't really quite get it just yet, but Cosmos getting a little bit of a break there to catch a breather.
Yeah, definitely having a little bit of time to regroup and maybe start the onslaught again with Mythra. And I like the switch fake outs as well.
Yes.
We'll switch to Pyra for points for just a split second, just to condition a jump from VGBoss. Switch to Mythra knowing that he can just catch the landing. So I actually really like that awareness from Cosmos. And,
that might be. Not yet.
Yeah, bad DI probably would have killed you.
Yeah.
But, you know, Cosmos,
I would have died to that.
Yeah, Cosmos, same right here. Cosmos definitely, though, you know, very aware of, you know, how the Rob up there sometimes can toss you up. And yeah, that's just too much percent right there where you're not going to get anything off of that. So.
Oh, nice. With the tomahawk right there, getting the back throw. Edge guard situation with Pyra. Interesting choice. He might end up paying, but barely makes it back. It's going to be VGBoss with the throw once again. Barely avoids that. Coming back into the stage directly. Now with State Control, catches him with that tilt once again on the lead. 125% on his side, while VGBoss taking his chance, taking the time here to get the gyro, preparing for this next though, while Cosmos trying to catch here one single aerial that might mean stringing a little bit more damage before losing the first, well, this next stock, because it's going to be important having as much of a lead as you can coming to the last stock.
Yeah, definitely want to have as big of a lead as you can right now. I mean, obviously, Rob could definitely close out this second stock almost at any given moment with half of his toolkit. So Cosmos wants as much extra credit as possible. But can we find something right here? 162. I mean, up throw right here will kill. I mean, you know, back air, up smash will kill. You know, the arm rotor at the ledge will kill too. So, you know, lots of options right here for VGBoss, but Cosmos able to still hang on.
Nice air dodge there. Making it back all the way to the stage. The switch to Pyra again, trying to catch him for the last stock again. Barely missing that down smash because can't really quite get anything to get the last stock. But here we go. The up throw gonna be enough to take that stock. 65%. I'd say a pretty good lead that Cosmos has got and keeps it up. 79% immediately coming into the stage. And now Pyra coming here trying to close things out. Back to Mythra, trying to rack a little bit more damage, hopefully, to make this easier to get the last stock. But now we know how VGBoss, with just one simple switch of the character, he can also capitalize on that. So it still can go either way.
Yeah, still can go either way. I mean, Rob is one of those characters who could just like zap away your stock at any given moment. I mean, we've seen the pattern in, you know, Rob combos for sure, but right now, Cosmos looking prime to take this second game and tie the score up right here. One ledge trap could potentially do it. The gyro saving him, but for how much longer? Can VGBoss find anything right here?
Catch him with one of these tilts. Doesn't do it. Just perfect spacing there from VGBoss. The throw here, forcing another edge guard situation. So far, Cosmos, other than that first stock, there you go, catching him with the backer, gonna be enough to take that last stock. And we saw a very different Cosmos from this first game, not having to lose those two stocks immediately, giving him all the time in the world to keep his own pace, make it happen.
Yeah, it doesn't get blown up as much at the very beginning as opposed to that first game. So yeah, I mean, that first game, it just felt very insurmountable in terms of the lead. But yeah, and as soon as there was a situation where they were just even throughout, and then they both ended up losing their stock at the same time, then, you know, Cosmos was like, okay, now it's a lot closer, was able to bring it all the way back. So, and I actually really like Cosmos' awareness right there. So VGBoss was about to throw the gyro, and Cosmos being aware of that, throws out that forwarder to get that last stock. So really, really good awareness. Knows that, you know, even if he like eats the gyro through the forward air, knows that he can still hit VGBoss. So I really like that awareness, and yeah, Cosmos definitely tying up the set count right here. So VGBoss gonna have to create some of that magic that we saw game one in order to take the lead here.
Yeah, and it did seem like in this second game, it was only Cosmos actually getting the most out of like all the strings that he kept connecting, because VGBoss, unlike what we saw in the first game, where like out of a single interaction, he was able to either rack up 80% or just fully take the stock. He could only get like some straight hits, nothing really concrete. So VGBoss hoping to get a repeat of game one. Cosmos, of course, hoping to get a repeat of game two, but this is the nature of best of fives. They got all the time in the world to adapt to a certain degree. Still going to the next match. Let's see what stage they picked.
Yeah, I mean, gonna opt to go for Hollow Bastion. Actually, I feel like I've seen like most players really prefer this stage counter pick. I mean, you know, VGBoss definitely really okay with it. I feel like generally when we see, you know, sometimes Leo would stream and, you know, he's like training with VGBoss or whatever. Yeah. And they play these like best of fives on stream like all the time. And I feel like we generally see this stage a lot when they play. So
we do actually.
Yeah. So definitely makes sense as to why VGBoss wants to come here. A little bit more of a comfort pick. But I'm curious to see if we can actually find anything right here. I mean, if, you know, Rob is like center stage, that gyro toss. Woo! Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It set him up perfectly.
Yeah.
Like, picks him perfect even.
That's the Rob is big moment, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Rob is big moment for sure. So
very quick and early first stock there from Cosmos.
Yeah,
like the opposite of game 1.
Yeah, literally the opposite. You can't really be underneath this platform if you're VGBoss against the Pyra specifically.
Yes.
Yeah, that down air just covers so much real estate center stage.
Absolutely. Now VGBoss putting in the pressure here. What could have been a very easy edge guard, unfortunately for him, couldn't capitalize on that. No punish, and Cosmos still living on his first stock. Only 37% on VGBoss, who's doing a good job there, but seemingly getting stuck in that platform. Cosmos being able to react, and right there, getting another bread and butter just to keep that percentage up. And the down miss, not going to be enough. Great DI from Cosmos, who almost makes it back, but at this point, I think that's a stock.
Yeah, certainly. Gets sniped out of the jump and then, you know, eats the jump and then finally gets that fair to boot. So, yeah, definitely good stuff right there. And, I mean, who knows? You know, we could see some magic right here happen for Cosmos. Looking very strong right now. Got to be careful. Throw the gyro up, maybe? No. Gonna opt to keep it for whatever reason.
Oh, why give stage control like that? He's so scary.
If that gyro would have flipped Cosmos right there, that could have been a dead Cosmos 100%.
Yes. I mean, I'm surprised because we saw it in game 1. It did seem like Cosmos just seemingly jumping off the stage and paying for that. And now in this one, almost the same thing happening. With that nice trade with the dash attack with Pyra, enough to surprise VGBoss, catch him off guard, and take that second stock, 81%. And now with this grab, he could really capitalize and rack some good damage up.
Yeah, getting a ton of damage right here. And yeah, just to kind of go back, Cosmos is doing such a great job of stuffing out VGBoss at the ledge. Yeah. Knowing that VGBoss is going to throw the gyro, going to throw the laser in order to provide some get off tool just so he can get onto stage. Cosmos just throwing out those hitboxes slightly before and just reading them very well. So I actually love that awareness. And that awareness is getting Cosmos this lead so far. But VGBoss trying to answer back. I mean, you can get this stock right now. You know, Rob definitely can steal some stocks basically from nothing. So we're going to have to see if he can find anything here.
Ooh, drop shield.
Yeah, maybe tries to get the parry timing.
Probably. That's going to be it. Oh, can't quite punish that again.
Ooh, is that the down smash?
I would have been surprised if that was enough.
Yeah, that's, I mean, sometimes I see Mythra kill and I'm like, wait, no gas. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well,
yeah.
Good thing it wasn't the last stock, huh?
Yeah, just out of gas right there, unfortunately, man. And we're going to have to see. I mean, that's a 2-1 lead for Cosmos. I mean, this is, yeah, this one, I mean, we talked about it going either way, you know, and both players, you know, have the ability to just, like, go crazy over each other. But, I mean, the fact that Cosmos is just, like, checking VGBoss in some situations where, like, it feels like he's been practicing against Rob for so long. I mean, Rob is definitely a common character, so, you know, Cosmos definitely, you know, he's played a handful of Robs in, you know, in his tournament runs as well. So, but for VGBoss having as much experience in this matchup, you know, it definitely comes a little bit as of a shock as to, you know, him being down in this situation. So, not able to do anything that second game or third game, I mean. And now, you know, gonna have to win 2 straight in order to stay alive on this winner side of bracket, while Cosmos only just needs 1 more game.
And it does seem like compared to the second game, Cosmos looks way more comfortable in this third game. I don't know if this stage peak also, like you mentioned, VGBoss probably feeling very comfortable on Hollow Bastion, but Cosmos didn't really seem like he was complaining at all about being in that stage. And as we saw on this last game, just being able to capitalize anytime that VGBoss lost a stock and being able to rack so much damage whenever he's low in percentage, that's been like the huge difference maker here, because VGBoss just can't seem to find that stock, and Cosmos just keeps him increasing his lead.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, you know, Cosmos definitely having a, you know, gets that lead and then just hangs onto it. Doesn't ever drop it, right? And doesn't ever give VGBoss that opportunity to kind of claw back. And now,
once again,
1 more game, 1 combo to start off with. 43 already. Cosmos looking very good.
Well, I want to say that's pretty much half the stock already for Cosmos out of just a couple interactions.
Yeah, especially because he hasn't been getting, he's been getting these kills rather early, right?
Yes.
Like he's been getting them at 100, 110, which is very, very good value. I mean, Rob could definitely, you know, tank a ton of hits. So the fact that he's finding them very early is just goes to show like how much efficiency he's getting off of these stocks.
Yeah, especially the one last game with the downer up smash, that was incredibly early, and it seems like BigBoss just was not able to recover from that. So at this point, BigBoss hoping to see a repeat of game 1 where he was losing a percentage, but just out of a single interaction, he was able to take the stock. And right here, that could be the opening he was looking for, putting in the pressure against Cosmos on the ledge. Not being able to fully punish his comeback into the stage. And right here, it's now stage control for Cosmos, but this dash attack giving him a huge break again.
Oh, unfortunate right there. You saw the down tilt, the dash attack, not able to get that, and trying to let that up smash rip. I mean, with a little bit of rage,
haven't seen that.
Can definitely get the kill right here, though, if you do manage to connect it, but not able to get it this time around. And now this is a forward throw. You switch? Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
One read right here, and you're able to get the stock dash attack.
No punny for that.
Yeah, BigBoss retreating back, knowing the dash attack was coming, and almost still got hit by it at the end of the day.
There we go. Does catch him with that up smash on the stage. 128% on his side. Cosmos, of course, going to try to catch him with that dash attack, but unfortunately, wrong side does he pick. 136. Let's rotation. Let's see what happens here. Patience from BigBoss. Comes back to the stage rather easily, and now it's his turn to try to deal some damage on this low percentage Cosmos, but the up tilt not going to be enough just yet to take this stock, but the pressure, once again, cannot really punish the landing into that platform, and now it's going to be BigBoss all over there, but LP, just enough to do it.
Yeah, just gets caught hitting his shield a little bit too much right there, and then knowing that out of shield was going to come out real quick. So, yeah, I mean, you know, I was about to start talking about how Mythra can also down to up smash, but because Rob is so heavy that it just takes so long for it to actually kill.
Yeah.
And, yeah, switching to Pyra, definitely the move right there. BigBoss, you know, not too far behind. Is this going to kill? Set up a kill potentially right here? Can you fair?
That's it.
Do you have enough gas to make it back, though?
Yeah, look at him.
Barely.
Look at him.
You see that light red, though, right? Like, it was very low.
And now one thing, Cosmos immediately off the stage on 0%. I don't know why it almost feels like he gave up that stage control, and he could have paid hard for that. We've seen that happen many times before, even on this set, but here we go. Big was trying to put in the pressure. Good parry there, giving him a break, and now he's starting to do some damage. It's going to be Cosmos now with the full stock lead at this point, but the pressure from Cosmos here doesn't quite get the down air right there. Now off the stage, pressure from BigBoss catches him with that forward air. Once again, not really giving Cosmos a break, and now the percentage racking up real quickly. It does seem like it might be game over in this game too, but we saw it in game 1, even if you're 2 stocks behind, Cosmos can really shorten that lead real quick.
Yeah, certainly for sure, and I mean, this is a situation that BigBoss wanted to be in. Air dodges through the down smash. That would have been the end of game number 4. One lead right here.
Good,
not able to find it right there. Maybe tried to get something going. Maybe understanding the mash is going to come out and not able to get anything. But one more hit here if you're BigBoss could potentially be the stock and the game to send it to a game 5.
Like that.
And just a little bit unsafe on that shield right there.
A little desperate, even.
Yeah, maybe tried to get, I mean, because you're not expecting that downer to, or that back air to like hit you in a certain direction. So the DI is always wonky if you get hit by that. So, but I mean, earlier we saw one of those aerials cross up BigBoss. That time around, no matter if it crossed up, that up smash out of shield was going to scoop from both sides. So kind of a checkmate position for BigBoss right there. And now we are in a game 5
First one of the day.
Yeah, first one of the day. I mean, everyone's ready to go. I mean, obviously the crowd is right here. They're ready. We have some other streams going on in the back as well. So as you guys can see on the Jumbotrons right here, I believe we have Strive on the main stage right now.
I think so,
we had KOF yesterday, one of the additions of KOF. So we have some more FTC stuff. So feel free. Feel free to check out some of those titles if you guys ever so choose to, for those of you who want to get your FGC itch in. But right now, we're going to a game 5, BigBoss Cosmos. I mean, at the end of the day, this one was supposed to be nice and close, and just like that, it definitely is.
Absolutely. It does seem like this game's, they've gone like either one way or another. They've not been like super close coming into the last dog. It just seems sort of commanding for whoever has won either of these 4 games. So this game 5, we know it could go either way. We see Cosmos once again, just like we saw in the first game and this last game, getting the early lead on the percentage, but we know BigBoss, out of a single string, can just turn things around immediately. But now Cosmos, once again, the switch to Pyra really quickly, catching him with that tilt, going all the way to the other side of the stage, taking a little bit from that, but that downer barely catching him, and now once again forcing that edge guard situation, but that neutral B, the miss parry from Cosmos, giving BigBoss a chance to return to the stage quite easily.
Yeah, absolutely. But what a start from Cosmos right now, having a sizable lead right here. One more up air like that, and that definitely could take the stock right here.
There we go.
Just like that. Catches VGBoss landing too close to that platform center stage-wise. And now a big, big start from Cosmos in this Game 5.
Yeah, we've seen it. Whoever takes the early lead on this match is the one who seems to be taking it all the way. So Cosmos right now gotta be feeling good, but you can't really feel too confident on this match. We know both of these characters and players are incredibly explosive and can make the most out of a single interaction. So VGBoss trying to find that way in, but Cosmos, once again, like we've seen, increasing that lead really easily with those aerials. But now VGBoss, once again, putting in the pressure. Cosmos coming back to the stages, yeah, still the pressure, but that Nair gonna give him the chance to do some damage of his own. And once again, gonna switch to Pyra, looking for that aerial, trying to catch him off guard. Doesn't do it just yet, but look at that, 100% already on his second stock.
VGBoss not able to do a whole lot right now. Down on an entire stock and some change right here. Gonna have to go for some big plays right here just to set the stocks even. But right now, so far, VGBoss is just doing, Cosmos, I mean, just doing such a good job of hanging on to this lead. All these haymakers that VGBoss is throwing out, Cosmos definitely avoiding them in a way that is just able to punish immediately after as well. And now at 129, you got to think that this second stock from VGBoss is on its end right here. The triple jab right there, that's definitely going to do it. And one more stock for Cosmos to continue on this winner's side. With a 3-stock, it would be insane, and so far, looking to do just that.
Wow, yeah, he once again looking to increase that lead, and look at that, 45%. Hasn't been hit just yet, looking for that, but he doesn't beat. Unfortunately for VGBoss, unable to punish, and that off smash is gonna cost him more damage right here. You can't really throw those Hail Marys, especially when you're down 2 stocks on a Game 5 situation, so VGBoss looking a little bit desperate, while Cosmos looking cool, trying to catch him with that forward smash that would have been enough, I believe.
Yeah, definitely cool, calm, and collected. Understands that right now, I mean, this is, you know, we have one more stock right here for VGBoss. This is so close. I mean, there's one more hit right here potentially could be it. So
it's
scary.
We're definitely the pressure. Can none of them hit the hit. VGBoss putting in the pressure that with that projectiles can't catch him with the barrier either, but that up air is gonna be enough to take the very first set just yet. But no room for mistakes. 138 with such a big character. It almost spells doom at this point, but we can't say anything set just yet. Cosmos has to bring it up. Right, they're using his own gyro against them. The dash attack from Mythra not gonna be enough just yet. The pressure there from the back here gets some stage control, but that Nair giving him another chance to keep the pressure up on VGBoss, who's now getting his first chance to do damage, but catching him with that up smash on the top platform is gonna be enough for Cosmos to seal this Game 5, seal this set, 3-2 on his favor, moves on winners, dropping VGBoss on the way on top 64.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a textbook way to end that set. I mean, Cosmos, you know, slowly but surely just cracking along. I mean, we saw a huge opening from VGBoss at the beginning of the set, right? Almost with a 3-stock, but Cosmos bringing it back slowly but surely. But then every game after that, you know, it just felt like Cosmos had most of the control, but still going to a Game 5 situation right there, and Cosmos dominantly taking that last game, sending VGBoss, one of Mexico's finest, into losers. So
on the very first round of top 64 as well. So
yeah, I think Cosmos that puts them up against Spargo next.
Ooh,
so
I mean, we're getting these top 8 matches very early to bracket. So
yeah, top 8 caliber matches at a major. I mean, this is what the name of the game, right?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, and I think I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure we have some more matches. We might have.
I think we have one more match.
We might have one more. So
and look at that. We're gonna have Gilhue, El Niño Prodigio from Mexico City.
El Niño Kirby.
Yes.
The boy Kirby, for those of you who don't know. You know, Gilhue, one of those players, the new guard, right? Like the new generation of Mexican players, right? You know, coming out, starting to play pre-COVID, but didn't